welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. The pitch. In the dirt, and that's ball two. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Here's the 2-2. Line drive and a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ozzie Albies in now, takes ball one off the plate. What a season it's been for him. He is Acuna runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And now 2 balls and a strike. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. 2-2 on the way. And now the count filled up 3-2. For Giolito, it actually is an idea that kind of came together with his buddy Max Fried. They played together in high school in Los Angeles, and they're not sure who started it first, but in 2019, they each began to go over scouting reports using MLB The Show. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a ball club that likes to run, Chris, your favorite. They got athletes, they can steal bases, and they do it at a high percentage.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they continue to push the envelope. Even if they get thrown out, it's not going to cause them to shut down the running game. And I think that's what's been so critical in terms of the success they've had, because that pitcher has to think about the hitter and trying to slow down that track meet on the base paths.
And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that's in there for strike one. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, Boog, you remember back in 2020, Lucas Giolito threw that no-hitter against the Pirates. He struck out 13, and the only base runner he allowed was on a walk in the 4th inning. I tell you what, if I was on the Pirates, he'd have had a perfect game.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Sean Murphy in the on-deck circle. 3-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. On to the bottom of the first. Back here at the ballpark, and towing the slab in this one, Max Fried. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the fence. The throw into second, the tag out. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. Fought off foul. Fried, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Strike 2. On the ground. Riley fires to first. That's out number 2. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 0-1. You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Next offering is in for a strike.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Out towards right center field. McCutchen has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8. The shortstop.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires. Right side, hard hit. They get the force. Out number 3. Braves strand. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. The pitch. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, and he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. Strike two. Fried in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One down, base is empty. Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One down, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Matt Frazier. McCutchen, the runner at second with one away. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Brandon Lewis in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is down low. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 1-1. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is number 19. The 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there. That's strike 2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-1. And that's a 2-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. That one 95 to finish him off. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the third. Welcome back. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Harris hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there's 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Chris, the tools for Acuna, the one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a left-handed hitter hitting home runs that direction.
That misses the zone. 2-0.
And not just offensively, but this is a guy that has a cannon of an arm. He's thrown balls in over 100 miles per hour. He's got speed on the base paths. He can do it all.
Kicks and fires. And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And another ball. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
This is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's even up. Just missed. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Riley takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Riley, 25 years old, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. And a pitch.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
The 1-1. Now one missed.
2-1.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Nicky Lopez. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it for the K. And that puts him just 1 K away from 200 on the year. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Joe measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. That clips a corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The punch out there. Now 2 away.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Henry Davis digs in now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that one is inside ball 1. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hayes off of first with 2 away. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates. Start of the 4th. Stepping in, Matt Olson. Giolito back to work. And there's a ball. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that 3rd baseman, shortstop, and 2nd baseman even better, saving those errors.
And now 2-1.
2-1.
Pitch misses there. 3-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order 2nd time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him. And that's the 1st out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
The 0-1. Tapped softly on the ground. To first. And that quickly 2.
Slider got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Darno, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence. 1-1 now. And strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a. And welcome back. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's through there for a strike.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count,
and it gets by him.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Back-to-back singles, just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Lewis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Doubled his first time up. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Lewis tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. Rule to swing.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Number 19 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. McCutcheon at second. Frazier at first. One gone. Next offering is downstairs. And that's in for a strike. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. 2 on, 1 out. There's a strike. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Santana in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. 1 out, bases full. On the ground to third. He comes home with it. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario. The right-hander back to work. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Throw on to Santana. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And here is Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. Relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And it's even up.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Bullpen action for the Pirates. J.T. Brubaker loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Velasquez warming up as well. Right-hander kick steals. Pitch misses inside. And the count is 3-1. Ozzie Albies on deck for Atlanta. In there at the knees. Counts full, 3-2. In the air to left down the line. Joe getting an angle on it. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 3-2. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. This ball's chopped on the ground. Hayes fires to first on the run, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on two. Back here at the ballpark, Nicky Lopez up to the plate. And the pitch. Oh, that hit him. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm. As you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue. And that's a really good sign.
Strike two.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now batting key Brian Hayes. 1 for 2. And there he goes. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly. And that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
Here's a 1-1. And a good eye there. There's a strike. 3-2 on the way. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
0-2 now. Bouncer to second. Albies slings to first. That ends the inning. So no runs. Now on the bump, JT Brubaker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The line to kick the pitch. That one blasted deep to right. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here's Matt Olson. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Here comes Riley. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. The relay throw, and he's in there as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So here's Murphy now. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And 1-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. In there safely. Olson up to third on the wild pitch. Olsen at third with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
That's hard hit in the line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. One run is in. Murphy around third. He's also in to score, and they lead by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
New pitcher on now, Vince Velasquez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now Eddie Rosario. That one's in there, 0-1. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Free back to work. McCutchen over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strike.
And delivers outside. 3-0 down. And there's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Frazier in the box again, takes a strike. And that's a little high. McCutchen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, out towards right center. Acuna there. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Pirates.
Man at first, Brandon Lewis, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Number 19, the next Pirate to hit. In there for strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Line drive, base hit right field. They're waving McCutchen home. 1 run across. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Santana stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Nicky Lopez will hit next. In there, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Runner at third, 2 away. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. So it's top of inning number 7, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one missing inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Next pitch is popped up. Santana in position and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Into center. Frazier sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Good eye right there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all, and they boost their lead. It's 7-4.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 2 down, and now Matt Olson up to hit. That one fouled off. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 outs. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Two outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. And that one hammered. McCutchen going back some more, and it's off the wall and into second easily with a 2-out double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
And next is the designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Bounce to the right. On to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Colin McHugh. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 0-1. This to third. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch, and he just misses.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Kicks and deals. Inside, just missed. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Hayes off of first with 2 away. Next offering is down low. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit.
Got him. Inning over. So one left. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Harleen Garcia.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And he deals. Bounced out to short. Jump throw. First out in the top of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Here's a high chopper. On the run, throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Left-hand hitter waits. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down. Staying in the game on defense, Marcelo Zuna. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Eli White. He'll be out in left field. A.J. Minter gets handed the rock out of the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. One away. Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Lewis. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And a couple of quick outs.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, shortstop, Chapman.
At the plate, number 19. Swinging a foul straight back. Now the 0-1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here's Acuna now. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike. Stevenson, in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
That one misses in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen. Juan Minaya up and loosening in the pen. And that one is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Riley now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Joe puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the. Welcome back. The batter now, Carlos Santana. New pitcher for the Braves, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Up next for the Pirates, Nicky Lopez. And that's in there for strike 1. Bounce to the left side. Arcia tosses to first. Now only 1 out remaining. So it's their last chance in this one. Connor Joe now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's a laser base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves add another to their winning streak.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now, even if it goes late. There's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Out the window, pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6. I got my eyes on the throne, so watch me now, watch me now, watch me now, watch me now. Watch me now, watch me now. I've got this craving, you can't take me out. When you think you're ahead, I'll tear you down for the count. I'm not slipping, you won't bring me down. Not gonna get on your level, I'm gonna go for the crown. Watch me now, watch me now, watch me now. I got my eyes on the throne, so watch me now, watch me now, watch me now, watch me now. Watch me now, watch me now. I've been lost in your eyes all afternoon. The more I drift, the closer I